This little chip is one of the most exciting parts of the brand new iPhone, and nobody's talking about it. Here's everything you need to know about the new C1 chip in under a minute. So this is a cellular modem. It's the chip in your phone that's responsible for connecting to cell towers, for phone calls, text messages, and most importantly, data. This thing takes the raw signals from the cell tower through the antennas in your phone. Those antennas pipe directly into the chip, and then that processes all the data. That's wildly simplified because cellular is very complicated. You have different carriers, different bands, different towers. You're switching between towers, but that's more or less what it does. Previously, Apple's been using modems from a company called Qualcomm, but it's a very messy relationship they have with them. Modems are incredibly hard to manufacture because you basically need to build a relationship with every cell company out there. It's quite political actually, but you're basically forced to use the companies that are already making them. Up until now, Apple made their own. This is huge for 3 reasons. By far the biggest, power efficiency. Anything that deals with wireless uses a ton of power. But when you manufacture the hardware, software, and firmware something's operating on, you can make it super power efficient. We saw this with the M series processors in the MacBooks, where the M series processors literally doubled MacBook battery life over the Intel. I think we'll see something very similar here on the modems. Second, they're just going to perform much better. You use another company's hardware, you're forced to interact with it the way that they dictate and use the commands that they accept. But when you manufacture it yourself, you can make it as efficient as possible, so things should just work better. We may see faster 5G speeds, but likely just better performance when switching between towers and stuff. Basically just better cellular uptime when moving around. And the last one that could be good or scary, now that Apple has direct relationships with all these carriers on the hardware level, they can start building things like different bands that only work with Apple phones and are more efficient or something like that. Or maybe we even see Apple starting up their own carrier. Who knows? Anything is possible. Anyway, this thing is crazy exciting, but I think they're intentionally being very low key about it because this should be like a huge launch on their flagship platform. But I think because this is such a crucial part of any phone where any little efficiency or failure would be a huge deal, they're using the 16E as a guinea pig for it to make sure it's rock solid before rolling it out. I think this is so cool. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts, or if you have any questions or corrections, leave them in the comments there. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.